There, off and racing. Audacious jams 40 on the 30 inside post. Moving up now is 5 with a wind in the middle portion. Now getting inside now on now's number 2 horse User to grab the lead by about ahead now. User now takes the lead against Audacious. Racing in 30s Perfect Lady. Moving up and showing speed now is Bravery together with Wireframe. 5 with a wind down second last. And Oblada is now in behind them. And they move to the fourth turn. It is still User by a length and a half. User by a length and a half over Bravery still in second. Riding in third alongside is Perfect Lady. Then another gap by Wireframe. Moving up now 1 second is 5 with a wind. And as they race at the last 400, it is still User. User now widening its lead now by 3 to 4 lengths against Bravery. Is still in second. Another 3 lengths back in third is Perfect Lady. Here comes Wireframe. Dalori inside is Oblada Audacious. And 5 with the win is now last of all. And down the stretch they come. User now pulling away by some 8 to 9 lengths. Now leads to a double-digit rock. And here's the finish line. User dominates the first race. Second, Bravery. Oblada was third. Then comes Audacious, Wireframe.
Stand by, they're off and running. And broken a pretty fair line. Queen Gabby away quickly today with Spellbound kicking through in the centre. Noble Promise began well, and bidding up on the inside is Unly Burn. Back in 5th spot then we've got Hakeem, 2 back Golden Charger, and back behind them Senor Ivara. Not much speed today from Senor Ivara, back near the tail of the field with Unly Burn as they run towards the 800 metres, and Unly Burn is booting through on the inside to take the lead away. Unly Burn's the one forward. Noble Promise outside of him, 3 deep, Spellbound. Then came Queen Gabby, who's caught out 3 and 4 wide. Then came Hakeem. Senor Ivara in that line cap is making steady ground but deep, and making ground right through on the inside of them all is Elizabeth Joy as they run down the circle towards the home turn. Unly Burn, he's taken on left, right and centre here. In front now, Queen Gabby, 4 and 5 deep, Senor Ivara, and right through on the inside, Elizabeth Joy saving a lot of ground. Then came Hakeem in the straight. Elizabeth Joy with a nice margin. She's got a kick, a length in advance of Queen Gabby. Wide out on the track, Senor Ivara not doing enough. Elizabeth Joy as though and darted away at the 150. Elizabeth Joy, this is all over bar the shouting, and Elizabeth Joy races away. Elizabeth Joy is going to beat Hakeem. Third over the wire, then Unly Burn, and then came Senor Ivara. Off and running. Laugh in the Rain was slow to stride. In fact, he's missed it by 4 and 5 lengths. Coming out very quickly on settling down is going to be Lily Bill, but striding through on the inside, Queen Marquesa. Prominent in the early part was Cluster, and wide out on the track, Sir William. Lily Bell starting to drop back into 4th, and booting up underneath Lily Bell then was High Maintenance, about 4 or 5 back then to Millennia, who's back near the tail of the field with Laugh in the Rain. They're around 800 metres out. Up front, Queen Marquesa taken on by Cluster, about 3 or 4 back to High Maintenance, the favourite. He's got the drop on them in 3rd, followed then by Lily Bell getting a bit closer, and then came Sir William. Millennia starting to tack on with Laugh in the Rain, who spots them 8 to 10 lengths as they run down the circle. They've got about 650 to travel, and Cluster serving it up to Queen Marquesa, and they're away by 3 and 4 lengths from Lily Bell. Now he's under pressure. High Maintenance, your favourite runner, and he spots them 5 or 6 lengths, and so too does Millennia. They're in the straight. In front, Queen Marquesa. Now Cluster's running around all over the place. He's drifted right out to the centre of the track. He might have a narrow lead coming through in the centre then. then is Queen Marquesa coming through in the centre, then racing away to take the lead now is Lily Bell, and down to the wire Lily Bell will beat Cluster. Third is going to be High Maintenance, followed then by, well back behind them was off and running, and caught it in a pretty good line, but squeezed out soon after the start was Queen Bill, coming out very quickly beyond compare. He's going to lead easily on settling down beyond compare as they run by the 1,000 metres, 2.5 in advance. Nellie Bunnan in the centre, Seashells in that pink jacket, and 3 and 4 deep is She's Royal. Then came Ladybug Red, your favourites, caught out on a limb, running in 5th spot, followed then by behind Ladybug Red is Bahande. A good way back behind them then was Queen Bell and Jewel of the Nile. As they run towards the top turn, they've got about 750 to travel. Leader travels well here beyond compare. Beyond compare, 3 parts in advance. Getting right up underneath him now is Nellie Bunnan, and creeping closer Seashells. That Pratt's She's Royal 4 deep, and 5 deep is going to be Ladybug Red. Favourite having a tough run here. On the back of them, Bahandi, followed then by Wallop, and Jewel of the Nile's a long way back around the bend for home. Anyone's race as they swing into the straight. In front, beyond compare, Nellie Bunnan on the inside. Bahani splits them in the centre, followed by Seashells, She's Royal. Bahandi darted through on the inside. He took the lead away from beyond compare. Running on fairly well, She's Royal down the outside. Bahandi in front. She's Royal, the only danger if any. She's Royal, Bahandi. Bahandi beats She's Royal. Third is going to be Seashells. Close up then was Wallop. That's Donya Patsy. They're off and running. They left in a perfect line after all that, and away very quickly was Over A Zooming. Scooting to the front in the early part, though, is going to be Donya Patsy, and taken on, though, by Liquid Gold in the centre. Driving through on the centre, then Liquid Gold is going to lead Donya Patsy. Third, then, is Gamer Winner, followed by Brown Missile. Then came Over A Zooming, who's caught out on a limb, followed then by, on the back of Over A Zooming, is Zaki, who gets a long way back in the run as they run towards that top turn, and back behind them Hand City. Now scooting through to take the lead away from Malapira is Donya Patsy at that top turn, 750 out. In second spot, Gamer Winner. Brown Missile travels well in third, and Over A Zooming is right on the back of Brown Missile. Then came Liquid Gold, who's starting to give ground as they run towards the home turn. A long way back then to giving ground also is Liquid Gold, and Hand City's a long way off them. Around the bend for home, Donya Patsy. Donya Patsy taken on by Brown Missile, and coming through on the centre, Gamer Winner. On the inside, at Paris with Bronze runs on fairly well. It is Gamer Winner going after Donya Patsy. Gamer Winner put the head in front, 150 out. Donya Patsy trying to battle on, but Gamer Winner races away, and Gamer Winner is going to beat Donya Patsy. Third over the wire is going to be Brown Missile. Then came Paris with Bronze, followed then by Over.
There, off and racing. Gintong Hari to the other post, throws 40 and money for Schultex in second. Then a very close third now is Blue Mystic. Alongside with him is Domsat 7, followed in by Buwayang Bato. Then next in line is Gugma. Then trailing the group is Instant Notice. Heading towards the midway point is still a pace setter, is the favorite Gintong Hari by 2 lengths. Position second now along shot Blue Mystic. Dropping back in 30's money for Schultex. Domsat 7 closing in now in 4th position. Together with Gugma, Buwayang Bato and Instant Notice is still in behind them, and they move to the 4th turn. Gintong Hari by only a length and a half. Coming closer now and being hassled now by Blue Mystic. Domsat 7 also closing in. 400 meters left to go. And it's still Gintong Hari, still the leader over Blue Mystics. 13 second, Domsat 7 trying work hard now on the outside. Down the stretch they come. Gintong Hari by 2 lengths now. Domsat 7 now moving up on the outside. And here's the finish line, a wire-to-wire finish. For number 6 source, the favorite Gintong Hari. Second, Domsat 7, and comes Blue Mystic. Gates open there, off and racing, levitating to the outside post, moving up and saving some ground down on the inside is the favorite Doña Chichay, showing speed is Marquis Angel, also showing speed now is Masayang Tunay, levitating is down in 4th Street, Queen is down in 5th, followed in by NP number 5, and that is Advocacy. Down the backstretch run, it's Marquis Angel leads the field by about 2 lengths. Masayang Tunay is right behind now in second, trying to come back and taking the second spot once again by Doña Chichay. A length back in 4 is levitating. Here comes Advocacy, fading out is Street Queen. Cristiano very close down on the outside. Then racing in last now is Metal Strength, and 400 meters left to go. The lead now belongs to Doña Chichay, regains the lead. And here comes levitating on the outside. Then dropping back in 30s, Marquis Angel. Here comes Cristiano, and down to the finish. Doña Chichay levitating, now matching their strides together. Doña Chichay by one ahead over levitating on the outside. 100 meters left to go. 2 entries keep on matching strides together. Levitating moves up against Doña Chichay. And here's the finish line. Levitating wins the last race against Doña Chichay. Then comes Chris.